He's a tough man. Finishing is Caleb Johnson. More points in the paint for the Austin Spurs. 46 points in the paint so far tonight.
Some things you only learn by going through.
Whoa. And Ron Holland is now going at Washburn as Washburn threw him to the deck. And both teams have to be separated. We told you Ron Holland's tough. You're not going to just throw him to the floor.
Well, you know, Austin has been physical. And I'm not saying dirty or anything, but they've been physical. And
but they've been tossing guys too. There's been a lot of extra going on.
It's a lot of physicality going on, and again, as a coach, you got to be able to handle that. You got to.
All right, Coach, walk me through. Tell me what happened here.
Okay, he's coming off. He's being held. He's being held. He's being held. Now he's pushed down. I mean, and so at some point, you have to create your own. You have to handle the physicality the best way you can handle it. I said that earlier. Every guy is different. When people are being physical with you, you have to figure out how you're going to handle it.
So now the officials are over at the monitor because they're going to see if anything should be upgraded after the whistle was blown.
I didn't see anything. I mean, it's the way they've been defending Ignite the whole night. So it hasn't really been a difference, and you know, you're an athlete, you have pride. You have to be able to say, you're not just going to push me around.
You know, we talked about just Ron Holland and his toughness and his never quit mentality. I think this goes to show, even with this deficit, you're down big against this Austin Spurs. Ron Holland is basically sending the message, you're not going to punk us in our own building.
Well, here's the thing I was about to say before. There's some things in life you only learn by going through it, all right? And so now they're kind of going through it. It's more talking than anything else. Guys just kind of protecting their own turf. Peacemakers come in. You know, I didn't see a punch being thrown or anything like that. You know,
and that's also helps having veterans on the floor like John Jenkins. John Jenkins was a guy who immediately got in between and was able to help Ron Holland cool down, calm down after the situation. Because Jenkins is a guy who has seen a lot of things over the course of his 12-year NBA career, and now he's helping guys in situations like this that they're not familiar with.
Yeah, you don't want it to escalate. I mean, you just wanted to keep it where you're just talking and guys are standing up for themselves. But I did not see anything that created any extra penalties or anything like that. But again, this is a learning experience. And, you know, Ignite has been physically manhandled today, you know, and so they have to take this, learn from this, and figure out how they got to deal with it.
So our officials are still talking things over as Shea Flores and Pimala Marcy Williams, who have done an outstanding job controlling this because it, to your point, has been very physical from the opening tip, and they've said to both teams, knock it off multiple times throughout this game. And now we're going to get a decision to see if anything will be upgraded after the whistle was blown, with Washburn and Holland getting into it.
Yeah.
So MP Malo is explaining things right now to Jason Hart as we await our explanation to see what they have determined. Sorted out, Coach. Here's what happened. We got the initial foul on the defense for Washburn throwing Holland to the floor.
Okay.
After the whistle was blown, double technical called against Holland and Washburn. An additional technical called against Justin Kier for the Spurs because he left the bench. So Ignite will shoot that additional technical, and then we'll get back to play. That is incredible officiating. And to your point, you said it, no punches were thrown, nothing crazy.
There was no bad intention. in that situation.
So after all of that, it'll result in one shot for Ignite for the additional technical given to Justin Kier for leaving the bench for the Spurs.
Yeah. And again, I mean, these young Ignite players, I've got to figure out how they're going to handle the physicality that they're going to get hit with. And you see it in the league. I mean, you see guys get upset, and the way the great players in the league do, they score buckets on you, you know?